Okay, uh, today we have some more function that programs here related to pointer. Here are some questions. Write a program to find the greatest element in an array using pointers. The sum of elements of an array using pointers. Reversing the array using pointers and many others. Let's see some of them there in very easy way. First is let's write this program. First arrow file. What we need there within an array. Suppose this is A. How many elements? It is not mentioned there. Now we have to use the pointer. So this is the pointer. Yes. Let's use a k equals to A. Okay. So what it does there? It is just the base address of the array, that is A. Okay. Base address means the first location of this array. And after that, what we have to do there? We have to go for the input. Let's use the loop here. Okay. Now we have to use k plus I. Yes. So what is the meaning of this one? Since k is being a pointer and a is an array, whenever we use this one, then this k is it is thus and the first base address, that is the starting location of this array A. Okay, means zero location it is stored inside this one. So that also can be denoted using this one k plus I. Means what it says that uh, for this location 0, okay, get the value using scanf. Similarly for 1, for 2, and so on. So in this case, what happens? We can use the pointer. We can also use directly a plus I here instead of writing k plus I. And after that, what happens? We have to find the greatest value. For that, simply let's write the max yearly e element equals to dereferencing k plus I. Okay, so instead of I, let's put 0. And that's all. Now we have to compare the all other values. Here, what we have to do? We have to compare the value here. If max element is smaller than k plus I, then max element equals to k plus I. So if the value is stored in this variable max element, if it is smaller, then what means we have to override with some newer values, and for that this condition is needed. And here what we have done there, if it is smaller than k plus I means zero location value. So this is called dereferencing, means accessing the value, then just override the old value with the new one. That's all. And after that we have to write here printf maximum value equals to d, then max element, return 0. Going to save it now. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, semicolon missing here. So how many elements we want to use here? Let's say any 5 here. Enter element for first location, that is suppose 2, then 1, then 23, then 12, then 4. Okay, look here. Here is the maximum value 23. Is it the 23? Yes. So what is the meaning of this one? Simply when we add the address, I mean that location with the given pointer, then it becomes the address. I mean to say here, so giving taking the pointer and adding the location, it becomes the address. It is the case of array. Simply we can also do the a plus I for the input. We can also do the we can declare for one pointer here, and we store the first location of that array in which the values are we have declared there to k. So k it is the address to get the inputs, and after that we have to compare the values by dereferencing the location. And if the value is smaller than what we have to do there, we have to go for the override here. That's all, nothing more there. Okay, so this was the concept. Now we are going to uh, save it. We are going to take another example here. To reverse an array in same process, we can reverse the value. Next is pass an array to function using pointers and display elements. So let's write this one, 11 number. Okay, means we have to pass the pointer. Yes. First arrow file. Then we have to use we have to declare a function. So void numbers to pass an array. We are asked here. So int suppose a, this one. Size we are not going to measure here. Int main. Okay. This is int $k. Let's go for the input here. Let's take 5 elements there. Okay. After that we have to call the functions. Okay. Asking for the elements there. 1, 2, Okay, it don't accept the value. Okay, here is the problem. Okay, it was missing there. So we got the unnecessary values here. What is the meaning of this one? Let's find the solution of this one. Zero to 4 find there. K plus I find there. Okay, there is the result. 1 2 3 4 5. So what we have done here? Here is the input. Yes, here is the input here, and here we are using pointer to input the data. And here what we have done there? We have passed this an address and is the array to this array A. Yes, and after that it is printed from here. It's a very simple program. So this is the first technique, and second technique what we can do here, uh, to pass an array to a function, we are passing array here. Fine. Yes, we are passing array, and using pointer means we have to use the pointer here. So what we can do here, whenever we go for printing, then inside it, so it is we can pass two things here. First is A, it is K. Pointer PTR. Here what we can do there, we can pass the in this way also. Okay, so this is also a technique here. So this is also a technique. We can also do this one because K is storing base address of this variable A n, and we are passing n here, and actually it passes the value to this pointer, and we have to dereference and we have to print the values. What we can do there, we can also use like this. Okay, so here actually last value only printed here, and even other values we are getting garbage value here. Means since we are using here input for the k already being pointed there, so instead of passing this one, better if we pass only k here. So 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, yes. So there are many techniques we can use here. Okay. So this we can write the program. That's very simple. Now we are going to write the next program here. Sorting we can also write in same way. Minimum maximum we can write the. In nesting we can use same technique as we did yesterday. That was copying a string from one string to another. So same technique we can use here. Now next program is write a program to allocate memory dynamically using malloc and store n numbers. So how to write this one? In this we have to use. So how to write this program? Let's say actually this is not a part of NEB. However, Let's write a very simple program here to allocate n numbers dynamically. Okay, so if we enter 2, then it will allocate memory for 2. If we enter 5, it will allocate for 5. This is called dynamic. So how we write that? Let's go for it. Going to create a new file here. Okay, so first we need hero file here. Then we also need one more hero file here. http and library dot h standard library we say. Why? I'll show you. Calloc and malloc, they are stored inside this one. Then we have main here. Then we have here, let's declare some variables, and then for the loop I, then we need a pointer here, ptr. Suppose this is a pointer. So how many elements we want to store there? Let's go for printf, enter n as total elements, scanf. So this is an, okay, that's all. And after that, what happens? We have to allocate memory. Like if n is 2, then for 2. If it is 5, then for 5. And that is by using pointer. So for that, what we have to do there? Since it is integer type, we have to use the int, this one. Then malloc to allocate the memory. And then we have to write there n into size of n. Size of integer, we can say int. So this is how we allocate it. That's all. So if ptr equals to null, means if we cannot allocate, then what we have to write there? Printf memory allocation failed. Okay, and we have to say return simply, means execution stops there. If not, what we have to do there? We have to go for input. So let's use the for loop I equals to 0. Sorry, I equals to, then less equals to n minus 1 I plus plus. Here is a scanf here. Scanf. Here is D. Then here is ptr plus I. In previous example, we showed you there how to write this value. Yes. So it acts as the address because ptr is always being added. So when we add the location, then it becomes the address for the pointer. So input we have done there. Now simply we have to print it. So let's copy and paste this entire part, paste it here, and write here printf elements are here. We don't need scanf, we need printf here, printf. And obviously what we have to do there, we have to dereference. Yes, how we just we put there indirection operator, and then it accesses the value. That's all, nothing more there. So we printed the value. After that, what we have to do there, since it is occupying the memory, we have to free it. So how we free it? We have to use the free function. And what is the name of pointer? ptr. Use the ptr. That's all. Save it. Here is pointer dynamic allocation. So program number, what is the program number here? 226789. Okay, let's put to return 0. Okay, now going to run. If any bug comes, we'll see that. Suppose we are storing 5 here. So 1 2 1 3 2 1 2 2 4 3 elements are this ones. So this is called dynamic allocation. Means if we give 5, it will allocate memory for 5. If we give 2, then it will allocate will be only for 2. How we write it? We have to use this malloc function. So what it does there? So if we give n 2, then what does it allocates for the 2 using this pointer to the integer we say, and it stores in ptr. If n is 6, then it calculates the size of 6 n into size of integer, that is 6 into, suppose if one number is occupying 4 bytes, then 4 into 4 it becomes there. That is allocated by malloc, okay, of what type? To the pointer, and it stores in ptr. Yes, if the ptr could not work, it became null, then it returns means further execution stops there, else it goes for input ptr plus I and goes for printing. That is called using dereferencing the pointer. And at last what happens, since it is occupying some memory there, we have to free it. How to free it? We have to use free function and give the name of pointer, that's all. So this is called dynamic memory allocation, and it's very simple mechanism. We have to keep in mind this one, and it makes a program effective as well as dynamic, we can say. So this was the concept. Now let's go for the next program here. And some other programs are same there. Similarly, we can also pass the pointer to the structures via functions, etc. Okay, and this is not needed. We'll see in some other sessions. So it was a very simple program using the pointer. I hope you saw this one. Now we are going to talk about MCQs. Let's see that. Okay, let's see some MCQ here. This is the MCQ. Our first MCQ I'm going to take here. Okay, tell me the answer. What will be the answer of question number 1? So tell me the answer of this one MCQ. Okay, so its answer is pointer to an integer declaration. Pointer to integer means this one is okay. So its answer is A. Question number 1 A. Now let's go for second question here. So which one is the right answer? Okay, 2 number. To dereference the pointer, we use what is the option here? Dereference simply says that to access the value, and for that, what is used? Question number 2. Okay, its answer is there. Question number 2. To dereference, we have to use this indexation operator, that is asterisk. So right answer is B. Now let's go for the third question. Okay, question number 3 is here. Uh, output is. Let's take a simple code here. Int x equals to 10. Let's take a small letter here. Then we have int p equals to address of x. Then we have printf that is p. Yes, yes. Now what will it print? Okay, now options are here. Address, 10, error, garbage. So what is the answer of 3 number? Okay. Its answer is there. P is a pointer storing x address. Yes or no? It will print now x. P is storing address of x, and here is dereferencing means you will get 10. So 3 number answer is 10. That is P 10. Okay. If we don't believe, then we can also copy it and we can run in our browser and we can get the same output. Now let's go for the next programming questions here. Next question is here. So which one is the right answer? Phone number. What function he used to allocate memory dynamically? You can also guess here. So we have just written one program, and in the program we allocate the memory dynamically. So what is that? That is malloc. So this is the right answer. B number. Memory allocation we see the phone number B. So question number 4. B. Now question number 5 here. What error file is needed for malloc? Okay. First is here. So which one is the right answer? 5 number. So which one is needed there? We need this one, stdlib.h. So it stands for standard, lib for library.h. So this is the error file we need for the malloc. Okay. So it's very simple question. Now let's go for next question here. Okay, what will be the output of question number 6? Look here. So P being pointer is stored in the base address of A, base means starting, that is 0 location. And what we have done there, we are dereferencing here for this pointer P, and that is for location 1. What is 1 there? 0, 1, 13. 13, yes. So what will it do? It will print the value 13. So answer is 13 here. Question number 6b. Question number 6b. Okay. What is the question number 5? 5 is C. Okay. So this is how we can create MCQs. I hope you answer this one. If any question, so let me know there. And again tomorrow we'll be talking some more about this one. Okay, thank you. At same time 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Just join it here, know more about this one, and share with your friends. Thank you. Take care.